Hello everybody and welcome back to Farmers Dynasty. In the previous video I started to renovate our house. We actually did get quite a long way, but we do need to do some more. We put the scratch coat of the plaster on, but we haven't actually done the finishing coat. Also I actually missed a few doors, so if I just go on to this door here first of all, we can wood glaze it. I think there is a second door as well, this one here. That's better. Yeah, I don't know how I missed them, but I did do. It's actually quite tricky to remember exactly what does need to be done. In fact, I missed 4 doors. And possibly some other ones as well. Does this one? No, that one's fine. What about this one in here? No other doors, okay. Well, I'm sure there will be another one. It does seem to be fairly easy to overlook stuff. Yeah, because even if you use the engineer's site, you can't actually see what can be upgraded or fixed. Well, actually, no, you can't. No, you can see what can be fixed. You can't see what's going to be upgraded. So it's a bit of a guessing game, really. Ooh, a door. We can wood glaze the spare door. Shouldn't it be on here? I'm sure it should be. Anyway, yeah, that is the. At least I think it is the wood glazing done. I'm really trying to not miss anything here. There's another door to the bathroom. That seems to be okay. Right, so I think we can fairly confidently say the doors are finished, which means we need to move on to the finish coat of plaster. And actually the exterior needs to be done as well. I think we can actually render or do something to the outside. I'm not entirely sure, but certainly you can do something. I've also missed, I think it's, yes, the hen house over here. I need to do the roof on there, and I think that one's okay. Yeah, so just the hen house I'd have thought, but I mustn't miss anything. So, if I just go back onto the map, what we can do is scroll up to the Jack Bear Sea, which is just here. There has just recently been, on the 2nd of January, an update for Farmers Dynasty, and it did actually delete all of my hardware just here. So I've had to rebuy the wood glaze, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not very expensive, so it doesn't really matter. In fact, it's probably a lesson for me anyway. You shouldn't really buy stuff unless you actually do need it straight away. Now, if you had the minivan, you could actually put them onto the minivan and drive them all to the farm. But because we can't, I'm having to teleport between the two places, which isn't really a problem. It's just, it would be better if we could put it onto a vehicle. So here we go. This is the finished coat of plaster. Hopefully it's going to work. I'm assuming it is something which you do put on the top of the scratch coat. I'm just guessing here, but I can't really see. Okay, maybe it is different. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, make sure it's fully enabled. So we can now do the finished coat of plaster on here. We're hungry too. So once this room is done, we will eat something. It seems to be paint as well, so the finished coat just must be the top layer of whatever. Maybe the scratch coat is the plaster and this is just the paint on top. We need to do the ceiling as well. It looks to be white paint to me, or cream paint, I'm not really too sure. But it's looking much better. Doesn't really matter what it is. So what shall we eat? An apple? I think an apple would be good. Actually, we do need to sleep as well at some point. We'll eat an egg. And we'll have some condensed milk as well. Perfect, the food is on 100%. So, yeah, time-lapse time. Let's finish painting the rest of the house. Okay, so that is everything done. We have the finish coat put into every room, or should I say it's been painted in every room. I don't think I've missed anything, but of course if you do notice anything then I will fix it next time. I know that quite a few people did notice the doors, which was very good of you. Have I done the ceiling? I think I have, yep. Everything seems to be finished. So with a bit of luck, it is all done. I'll go upstairs just very quickly. You can see it's much nicer here. Yep, despite the mouse sensitivity being on minimum, it is still quite sensitive still. So, I don't think there's anything to do upstairs in the attic. I'm fairly sure it's just as it is. So yes, we'll leave the attic well alone for the time being. Unless of course we have to go back there later, but I think at the moment we really do just have to stay in the main house. Now what I think we should do is the roof of the hen house just very quickly. So what this means is we have to go back over to the hardware store. Just over here. What does it call it? The building depot. Makes sense, I suppose. Get back into our teleporting tractor. It doesn't teleport itself, obviously. I've just teleported to it. So back into here. Let me just have a very close look at all these different things again. So we've got shingles. We've got the metal roof plate. Metal red roof plate. The wood glaze, which we have. We've got the scratch coat and the finish coat, or did have at least. Metal. Bricks. Is that anything? No. Ceramic roof, yep, we need to have some of those. Bitumen roof. Air bricks. Concrete plaster. That might be useful for the exterior. Wooden planks and more wooden planks. So, yeah, well, first things first, we've got to do the new ceramic roof. So that is now selected. Back over to the combine harvester, my other teleporting machine. The teleporting setup is between an old combine harvester and an old tractor. Who knows? It might be the future's teleportation. That's all you need. Oh, and a minimap, of course, to be able to select where you want to go. So, yeah, so let's just get the scaffolding out and we'll put it here. That should be high enough. I want to do number F2, the ceramic roof. It probably would be better as a bitumen coat roof actually, but it's fine. It's in keeping with the rest of the farm. Now, it shouldn't take too long. And then after this I would like to try out the concrete plaster, because I really do hope that is what you can do on the outside of the house. And for that matter, the outside of any building which requires plastering. But things are shaping up quite nicely here. Some of the woodwork does still look a bit old, so maybe that is what the wooden planks are for. I don't know. All we can do is just try it out, which I'm hoping to do. Today is our testing day. Trial and error. Again, anything wooden, which looks like it could be replaced, probably can be. So yeah, next what we need to do is go back over here again, and this time we need to select the concrete plaster. Just here. Right, okay. So I've discovered it isn't the right thing for the house, but when doing this I remembered that somebody had mentioned the downpipe for the guttering. Apparently I missed it. Let me just try and find the one they were talking about. Yep, that could be it. So, if I just get a bit closer. Doesn't seem to repair. That must be as good as it gets, I suppose. Yep, it seems to be the best it is. So, with the exception of the bit of rust, I'm assuming that that is as good as it can be. Yep. Doesn't seem to want to upgrade or repair. Unless... one second. Ah. No, that's still not the downpipe, but it is the red bricks. The new bricks with concrete plaster. No downpipe. Ah, ow. I just, elbowed my steering wheel. You're probably thinking, how did you elbow your steering wheel if you are currently plastering a wall. Well, I don't move the steering wheel out of the way for Farmer's Dynasty, so it's kind of in the way actually. So here is our use of the concrete plaster. Changing it from a red brick look to like a yellowy concretey look. It's turning it more from a UK style building to, well, more Western Europe I would have thought, but it is supposed to be Central Europe I think. But either way, yeah, Central, Western, whatever. They're all decent places. I'm sure they all have very... In fact they do, yeah, they do have similar buildings, because I've been to Central and Western Europe before. And their houses are very nice. I'm assuming we can also do upstairs, up here. Otherwise it wouldn't be a complete job. So if I just run across here... Yeah, that's better. What about this layer? It's like a sandwich now, or a burger. That's better. Good. So what about these bricks? It doesn't look like we can change them, so maybe we can change them to newer air bricks. I'm not too sure. You'd have thought that would mean changing the entire structure, but maybe not. We'll just have to give it a go. No, nothing on this side here. Nope. There is a piece here. I would say we're almost there. This is all still working towards the Home Sweet Home achievement, or quest, which needs to be completed. It would appear it is quite a difficult one to complete just because there is so much to do. And actually, this is probably more in the way than it is useful now. It was very useful though. We'll get rid of all of it. If we do need to put any more up, then it's very simple to do. There we go. In fact, this is all the way around the outside. And then I think we will. We'll go and get some air bricks and just see if we can upgrade them. It's a bit of a stab in the dark, because you probably can't do, but we'll see. Okay, a few more pieces. And is that it done? I would say it is. Of course, again, if you do notice anything I've missed, then please do feel free to point it out in the comment section for the next video. Guttering, which I can't repair. Nope, doesn't seem I can repair. I can't repair it at all. Interesting. So, oh, the bottom area. Is that no? Okay. Yeah, time for some air bricks. We're very good customers here. Purchased. Let's select it from the ramp. There we go. And once again, we're going back to our farm. Again, I really don't know if this is going to do anything, but if it does, then great. It'll make it look even better. Looking at the house, it looks like it probably could do with something else in the upper layer there, in the upstairs area. It looks a bit run down, so hopefully this is going to be something that we can do. We're about to find out. We can! Fantastic! Well, I've just done the house and also the barn over here and the interior of that barn over there. I think we do need to do some more concrete plaster on these outbuildings, but it is now time for bed. It is only 20 past 6, but we're extremely tired, so I prefer just to, well, we'll put the air brick away. We don't need to sleep with that. Or the nail gun. No, we don't need to sleep with the nail gun. We'll shut the door and we'll go to bed. And in fact, every door could be closed. Good. So, we shall continue in the morning. We'll rest for just a day. Oh, sorry, I'm talking in my sleep. Good morning. Yep, there's new eggs in the hen house. They should be collected first of all. We'll eat an egg, in fact, for our breakfast. House is looking splendid. In fact, actually, before we do go anywhere upstairs, is there anything we can do? I think it's all fully upgraded, unless we can concrete plaster the chimney stack or chimney whatever it is. I don't know if you can do. I don't know if you wouldn't want to, would you, in real life? So who knows? But we will see. The concrete plaster is the next job. These tiles could be replaced if we can do. Maybe not at this stage. So you can probably upgrade the wooden hen house as well. Eggs first of all. There's a few. We'll eat them during the day. We basically live off eggs and apples. There's a few in here as well. I do need to get some more hens actually. Right. Shut the door. Shut the pen. And yeah. We need to go and select. It seems ridiculous. It's because I don't have the minivan. We should be able to pick up these pieces of hardware and bring them back. And eventually we will be able to. If you have the money, you can do it now. But we don't, unfortunately. So we have to just keep going to select the correct one. Yeah, they definitely need to be done. We definitely need to plaster these buildings. And the wood. I'm sure the wood can be replaced too. Right, well, good news. Home Sweet Home has just been completed, and as you saw from that time lapse there, I have actually rebuilt absolutely everything made from wood, and well, as you can see, it's all done. So we need to just very quickly take down all the scaffolding. Because we have finished the Home Sweet Home quest, it's very good news because we actually gained 20,000 social points, which means we now have 56,286, which is extreme. So maybe people will like us more now. If they do, it'd be fantastic. Come on. Come on, disappear, thank you. So there is actually quite a few pieces of scaffolding around. I have put a lot up. But because this quest is now done, it really does allow me to relax, I suppose you could say, because I was so worked up about how to actually complete the quest, because there are so many things you can upgrade, that I wasn't really focusing on anything else. Now it turned out as well you couldn't actually do the bricks there. The old style bricks, there seems to be two styles of bricks. The bricks, this one is built in over here, and the top half of that building over there. And then there's like newer bricks which can be concrete plastered, which is what we've done. So yeah, not every single brick can be replaced or plastered over. That's better. There is also some just here. And before I go, I want to show you the inside of the chicken house, the hen house. Much better. We had to do all of the fencing, all the fence over there. Basically rebuild the entire farm. So if you are stuck on the Home Sweet Home quest, just basically keep checking to see if you have upgraded everything as much as you can do. Of course, use this video as a guide if you'd like to. But this is what it should look like roughly once you're finished. Don't forget this either. Definitely don't forget this, because this needs to be rebuilt too. With wood. So there we go. What do you think? We're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.